Alright there, Procrastinauts, mine's Pleborian, and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. Last time we were here, we brought our Falcon II out, our modified stock jet, well, stock mod hybrid, because, let's face it, it's kind of a bit of both, and brought it to Kerbal Station, where we got ourselves refueled and ready for our mission ahead of going for a visit to Minmus. Now, we have stumbled into a little bit of a problem. The brakes don't actually work, so that mod in the description of the last two videos, you might want to not bother downloading it. It does work on Kerbin for whatever reason, and it does work if you leave the craft and come back to it via the tracking station, but apart from that it's a little bit busted up. Also, a little bit of a problem on my part is that although the jet's pretty damn awesome as it is, we're kind of stuck on the moon. I mean, I am going to try and get this up into the air as good as I can. Hopefully we won't have any more problems. I've snapped the wings off, I've done all sorts. Luckily I've quick saved it. But yeah, so I'm quite confident that this will work. Otherwise I wouldn't be recording it, would I? So, okay, so on with the better news. As you can see here, no more fuel, completely refueled. Every tank has been refueled. And we've also got 800 litres of keyfane stored in these bad boys here. So if we run low on fuel later, we can just as easily say, right, let's convert some of the stuff we got on board and give ourselves a bit extra. 800 litres is quite a lot. It is quite a lot. I'm just trying to work out how much it gives us, because 1 litre of keyfane is worth like 1 point something litres of fuel. Or at least I think it is anyway. It seems that way when it's converting. But right, now we're going to get on the 90 line, I think, and we're going to give ourselves full pelt and we're going to throw ourselves up into the air. Alright, here we go. Right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Crazy times. Let's go. Finger on the sass ready. Right, okay, that gave us a little bit of upward thrust. Let's see if we can get it a bit higher before we go down. Alright, I call this up actually. Nice. You fucking wouldn't believe how hard it's been for me to do this, honestly. But then again, I've been trying to take off with like bare minimum thrust, like the kind of thrust that you're looking at right now. But it appears we've done the job, and we've done the job nicely, so good times. And we didn't lose any bits of our fucking aircraft, so get yourself up there. We might need to angle ourselves up a little bit more. How are we climbing? Oh, we're going down. That's not good. That's not good at all. We need more thrust up. But at least we've got lateral speed on our side. Okay, we're going up. We're going up. Nice! We're getting away from the moon. Thank God for that. Okay. You don't know how much of a load that is off my mind, knowing that I can finally get out of here. Right. How are you doing? Who are you? Okay, seeing as how we are starting to get up a little bit more, I'm going to angle myself a bit more down. Hopefully that should start bringing up that prograde marker a bit closer to where I am. I mean, the higher I can get this orbit out, the better. It's planning for Minmus that's going to be the hard part. A good reason why I'm doing this actually is because even though we are within the Kerbin system, I believe the mechanics are going to be kind of the same for interplanetary travel, which is something I've not had much practice at. I mean, I've gone out and got myself in a fat orbit in the sun. I've done it in this actually. I did it off the stock one with no... No, I didn't use the stock one. I did it off this one because I've refueled it first. God damn it, Pleborian, what are you talking about? You're going crazy. But yeah, I believe the mechanics will be the same for interplanetary travel. Or at least I should bloody hope so anyway, because otherwise I'm screwed. I don't know how I'm getting to those planets. I mean, I hope the devs put in a scenario training us for interplanetary travel and whatnot. They probably will. I've noticed a few comments on the forums about it, but who knows? Who knows whether it'll be simple stuff or advanced stuff like that. I mean, the devs are pretty smart. They'll probably put that stuff like that in. If not, I'll be pretty screwed. I've got no monster ripper today. I've had to deal with Coca-Cola. Bog standard Coca-Cola. Alright. We're getting pretty high up now, so I'm going to level it out a bit more. Let's check the situation of the tanks. How are these doing, really? Look at how slow they drain. You're going to be amazed at how far we can get off this, people. Absolutely, truly amazed. Yeah, we got fuel for days. And we've got plenty more in stock as well, with the keyframe being there. So, it's all looking pretty promising. I don't know what to do with those other bits of recording I've done, because I've tried to record this. I'm up to like try 17 by now, and I don't know what to do with the rest of them. Should I like put them up? In fact, I'll keep them on my computer. If you guys would like to see some of the crashes that I've done, then, you know, or the retries. You know what, actually scratch that. I'm going to delete them as soon as I exit this. You will never see them. Because it's me doing the intro over and over again. I say it exactly the same way every time. I've never actually got this far before, so I'm a little bit lost on what to say. Oh, yes! 200,000 meters from the moon. Happy days. Right, okay, so this is where it gets interesting. My aim has to be Bobby Dazzler now. Alright, get that up. We also need to find a position of Mimus as well. We need to be, like, behind it, I believe. Something along those lines, anyway, so let's get this sorted and see what we can do. I'm not getting out for an EVA. Screw that. I was going to get out for an EVA on the surface, but I thought, seeing as how the tanks have refilled, I'm just going to get the shit out of here. And not only that, I kind of forgot a little bit with the fact that I'd exploded like 20 million times. Right, have I got the... You're doing something to this here. Alright, okay, that should have sorted that out. Are we moving back down? Yeah, we're moving back down. Adjust it a little bit. Right, go for it, mates, go for it. It'd be nice if you were to build up evenly, but I guess not. Probably because I did it like that. Okay, right, that'll do. This isn't rocket science. Right, okay, so I need to adjust for when... Oh, this is hard. This is hard work, people. Jesus, how does one do this? Alright, okay. So halfway through, I'm going to need a course correction burn. Right. I don't actually know. Let's get myself round. I just don't know. I just don't have a clue on how this is going to work. Right, this is what I'm going for. Alright, stop. Unsass. Sass. Give yourself like that much thrust. So what I'm doing now, imagine this is Kerbin, this is Mars, imagine this is the Sun. I know it's called Duna or Juno, however you want to pronounce it, but screw that, I'm going to call it Mars. I will forever call it Mars. In fact, I'll probably call all of the planets by their normal real life names, because I'm awkward like that. I mean, the names are cool and all, but I'm just stupid. Right, okay, so whoop. I need to shit the bed. That's not exactly what I wanted to do, was it? Not at all. I'm looking for a third intercept line. What's that? Is that Kerbin escape? Well, bollocks to that. That's not what I wanted. So I've done that wrong straight off the bat. Let's try this again. Get to the retro. Get to the chopper! Come on. Sun escape in 4 days. Well, Kerbin escape. Also, bearing in mind that when I do come to interplanetary travel, it will require a lot more fuel than what I'm using right now. I mean, look at me. I'm just look how fast it's going just off the one tick. Right, Right, so that clearly wasn't the way to San Jose, and I really don't know the way either. Alright, down to... we've used 1/4 of a first tank. 1/4 of the first of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 7 tanks. Yeah, I'm wicked. You know it. Well, actually, it's nothing to do with me. It's all to do with the amazing mod creator that came up with the keyframe mod. Mr. I think there's actually 4 people saying that are involved in regards to the keyframe mod. I know one person's name. I'm not going to mention it because it's unfair to the others. But those guys, you've made a really awesome mod here, and you give me the opportunity to do something new in Kerbal, which is always a good thing. Which means I can milk it for all it's worth and make more videos. Oh well. All right. How is the orbit doing? Right. You know what? Sod it. That'll do, pig. That'll do. How do I do this? How do I ever survive? So, we're gonna carry on going, I think. And what about that? A quarter two kind of motion with the ship there boosting out that way. Let's have a go at that. Let's see what that does. You see, I did this in the Legacy, and for the life of me, I cannot remember what I did to do it. In fact, what I did was I got in an orbit round Kerbin first, and then I adjusted it halfway through. So whether that's what I'm doing wrong, I don't know. But it'd be nice to get myself on an orbit around. I don't know. There may be course corrections needed as well, especially in the case of Mimbus, because it's on a bit of a tilt. It's not on the same horizontal plane as what the moon is. Right, so we're picking up speed. Okay, right. I've done it again, haven't I? So I am really massively misjudging this here, aren't I? It's not for burning that way, it's for... Questions and no answers. No answers and questions. So, I don't know. Am I doing this right? I don't think I am. Right, okay, I know what I'm going to do now. If that didn't work, we'll strike that off the board. We're going to reduce it back to what it was. Get back to the retrograde. Wherever the retrograde may be, which is always the complete opposite side of where prograde is. Important safety thing. Thanks, Egon. Right, go. Reduce your carbon footprint or suffer the consequences. Right, okay, so let's do this again. This is awful. Ladies and gentlemen, this is some very poor skill on my part. See, I'm not as amazing as what people think I am. But it's a good thing I'm doing this now, because I can imagine when it comes to actually getting to Juno with the Armstrong. Fuck me, that thing is slow. It's very slow. In fact, I do want to not fly it to Juno if I can get away with it. But I know I've probably built quite a few people's excitement up about it, and I wish I hadn't now, because this seems like a well better way of getting around the solar system for a big grand tour. Right, okay, so what about that way?